A lot of people doing things because that's what is expected of them. Doing things that alam niyo naman deep inside, it's not something that you're supposed to do over the long term. Or alam niyo deep inside, it's not what you're called to do. Or alam niyo deep inside that it eats you up every single day. This video is for you. Hey guys, so a couple of days ago, I had a mentoring session with a lot of the leaders of every nation in the fort. And the questions that they were asking were very, very interesting and it allowed me also to take a look back. And my journey as a person who loves saving money, who loves investing, who loves entrepreneurship, and the risks that I took also over the past 10, 15 years of me after I graduated from college. And I just want to share some of the ideas that I shared to them so that I hope also that this gives you value, because at the end of the day, this YouTube channel exists not just to give you financial information, but really to make your lives better. I'm sure a lot of you know this. I graduated with a degree of Bachelor of Science Electronics and Communications Engineering. I took that from Mapua 2005. Then I took the board exam April 2006. After taking the exam, there will be a few days in between where they would tabulate the results and then before they announce it, so that I don't think about if I would pass the board exam or not. I would apply for a job. Before, it wasn't like what it is right now. We used to print out our resumes, put it in brown envelopes, and we would give it to HRs, or we would also submit it to their website. So I did that just also to pass the time, just also so I don't think about it. And also after the board exam, I could explore my options. Then lo and behold, I had some offers from manufacturing companies, electronic companies that would do manufacturing. We also have the telco companies, which was a staple of a lot of people from my college, because at the end of the day, electronics and communications engineering, telecom was booming and is still booming up until now. Then we could also venture into IT. And I tried to make a decision on where I wanted to go, because it was a blessing also that I had the option on what jobs that I would actually take. But I said to myself, parang ayoko umakyat ng cell sites kasi alam ko pag ikaw yung fresh grad, ikaw yung akyat ng cell site. So sabi ko, parang okay, IT kasi nasa nasa office ka lang, tapos naka-corporate attire ka lang, and then naka-aircon ka, hindi ka mapapawisan. You'll be in the center of the city, and then you can have the ability also to be sent out to different countries to be trained, or at least to experience other things. And so I took the IT route, and what was interesting about that was a lot of people who were well-meaning naman said that sayang naman, you should have went and followed your course. You should have followed up your engineering degree. Looking at it hindsight right now, no, fast forward 2021, nothing that I'm doing right now is highly connected to engineering. And the reason why I say that is fast forward 2010, 2011, I was with Hewlett Packard at that time. I was enjoying it. What's so amazing about Hewlett Packard was they were ahead of the game. More than a decade ago, we were already working from home. Over a decade ago, we were already flexible time. What matters the most to HP is that above and beyond you logging in your minutes, what matters to them is you deliver on your deliverables. And to them, kung nagawa mo yung deliverable mo ng 12 hours versus someone who does it at 8 hours, it doesn't matter how many times you spend it, but as long as ano yung kailangan mo gawin, matapos mo. First few days ko pa lang sa first job ko, sabi ko, hindi ako magiging employee forever. And that allowed me, at that season of my life, the flexi time, the work from home, it allowed me to enhance my skills, not just as an investor, but also as an entrepreneur. And that being said, no, from 2006 to 2011, that was 5 solid years already of saving, investing, doing business. And people always talk about mag-full-time ako magiging entrepreneur, mag-full-time ako magiging investor, I'm gonna quit my job. You don't have to do it immediately. You don't have to do it harshly. You don't have to do it quick. You don't escape one season without maximizing it yet. This is what I believe, that pag nag-resign kayo sa trabaho niyo, you do it in a graceful way that alam mo your season as an employee was already over. Please remember this, I knew that my season as an employee would be over the first few days of me working as a fresh grad. But it took me 5 years to be able to make it come to pass, because please remember that when you build it right and you do it right, it will be very, very, very hard for it to crumble. When your foundation in business and investing is done properly, even when times are bad, you would come out winning. And what's interesting about that was this. When I quit my job, same thing. People said, sayang naman, bakit ka nag-resign? I was with HP and I was handling SAP. So SAP is one of the most in-demand softwares. That time, I don't know how in demand it is right now, but it's still one of the largest software companies in the world. And the skill and the expertise that I had at that time, I think it was something that was very, very relevant to the times. And since flexible naman, makakapag-business pa rin ako, makakapag-invest pa rin ako. But I knew it that my season and my time there was over. And I quit because I really valued living life at my own terms. I really valued doing the things that I like. I really valued how important time is. Totoo that I still got to do business, I still got to do investing, but think about it. How much time also would I spend there? I guess resigning gave me the ability just to focus on the things that I really wanted. And please remember this, that every time I talk about business or investing, it's not just about the money, because as long as you set your basis right, there's something that's so liberating that you get to do what you like, that you get to live life at your own terms, that you get to just take on the projects that you like. Not because you prepared well, because you saved well also. Whatever happens, you're supposed to be okay. When I stopped, when I quit, ganun din, a lot of people were actually saying, dapat hindi ginawa yan. Different sets of people, from the ones that said na, sana nag-engineering ka lang, sana ito ginawa mo, sana hindi ka masyadong nag-resign, sana you just focused on what your core is. I don't know for who this is for, but I believe there's a lot of people right now doing things because they believe that's what the norm is. A lot of people doing things because that's what is expected of them. Doing things that alam niyo naman deep inside, it's not something that you're supposed to do over the long term. Or alam niyo deep inside, it's not what you're called to do. Or alam niyo deep inside that it eats you up every single day. This video is for you. That sometimes you don't have to listen to the crowd. You don't have to listen to what everyone else is telling you. You don't have to listen to people who are not even close to you, who have expectations of you. You have to do you. That if you know and you know and you know you're called to do something, it doesn't matter if it's purely investing in Bitcoin. It doesn't matter if it's purely investing in the stock market. It doesn't matter if it's being a multi-asset investor. It doesn't matter if it's an entrepreneur or an artist or whatever you want. You go do it. And I'm not saying that you quit your job today, but you create steps already in order for you to move in that particular direction. Totoo, life is short, but also life is long. You don't want to be at the end of your life regretting that. I wish I should have done this. I wish I should have invested in that. I wish I should have started that endeavor. I wish I should have took that risk. Majority of people at their old age don't regret the mistakes they made. They regret doing things that they knew they should have done, but because they were so scared about the prejudgment of other people that they did not do it. So many entrepreneurs that did not create their businesses because they were scared of failure. So many entrepreneurs that were scared of doing business because they were scared about, what will my parents think if I fail on this? What will people around me think if I quit my job as a vice president to follow my passion being a chef? Think about it. Again, this is not a call for you to resign right away. But since we are in one of the greatest times to be alive, the greatest times to do business and invest, there's so many ways for you to be able to do things na sabay. But the key to all of this is that, in my opinion, whatever gets said, let it pass. You have to drown out the noise, and you just have to focus on you. And I think in the same way, it's almost the same for those who are investing in cryptocurrencies right now. That a lot of people still don't understand it. A lot of people still think it's a scam. A lot of people think that it will go to zero. But for those of you, those 265 of you, it's time that you also drown out the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt that everyone's saying. And that's what's so interesting about it, that even as I started also to invest in it, share more about it, even make content about it, I'm pretty sure that since a lot of people don't understand it yet, my goal as an investor is not to listen to what they're saying. But my goal as an investor is just to focus on what works for me. What works for me as an investor? Why am I investing in this? And that's why, if you've noticed it, what I've been saying over and over and over and over, it's all about conviction. And conviction isn't just about crypto. It isn't just about stocks. It's about how you live your life, how you conduct your investments, how you do your businesses. If you're not fully convinced about what you're actually doing, it's so easy for you to listen to what everyone else is saying. And please remember this, every time you listen to what everyone else is saying, you will end up like everyone else. And everyone else, when you take a look at it, they're average. Your goal is to be you. Your goal is to follow where your competence is, regardless if it's an investment or business. Because when you do that, you stand out there. Because when you do that, you become better than everyone else. Because when you do that, suddenly there's a premium to who you are. And when there's a premium to who you are, that's where not just you would earn more, but then you can make a massive difference to the world around you. So to whoever is watching this, listening to this, it's time that you stop living other people's dreams and start living your own. It's time that you stop living other people's lives. It's time that you start living your own life. It's time that you don't just focus about financial security, but it's time that you focus also on financial freedom. Because now is the time, more than ever. Don't let your background or other people's definition of you define who you are, what you can do, and where you could actually go. I hope this is something that's helpful. No, this is not me talking specifically about what stock or crypto to buy or strategies about it, but what has pushed me to do what I do right now, and the conviction on where I'm investing also right now is the ability also to just focus on what I need to do. And just always remember this, that all of you, all 265,000 of you are winners. And winners just focus on winning. So do what you have to do in order for you to win. So I hope you guys got a lot from this. If you guys have questions, put it in the comment section below. If there's any other topic like this that you guys want me to talk about, please do let me know and I'm going to make videos about it. My name is Marvin Hermo. I'm a stock market trader and investor, and I make daily videos about investing. And if you like more about this, like, share, subscribe, and smash the bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing. And if you want to learn more about trading the stock market, join us this July 2021, 2 weekends, Saturday, Sunday, half-day sessions. Links are in the description below for stock market live Zoom sessions. And for those who want to learn about the stock market via reading, links are down below also for the books that I've written that are available online as well. And if you want to invest in the US markets, the crypto markets, and also the Forex markets, links are below as well. Lastly, also, I just released my NFT collection by the Binance NFT Marketplace. It's a collection based on my conviction towards crypto. Whatever I believe in crypto, it's placed in digital art format for all of you to enjoy and for all of you to collect. And since it's an NFT, it's something also that you can hodl, or maybe later on, it's something that you could also sell. So that's it for now. This is Marvin Hermo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.